guys, welcome back to the channel. You already know who this is. This is Faith, of course, and welcome to the Divine Faith. As you know, I've already posted about it. This channel will be going in a different direction. Not to saying that I am completely throwing zodiac signs over the board and banishing them to the depths of the ocean or hell. Just kidding. I'm not saying that at all, because I will still do weekly horoscopes. However, the energy that I'm feeling is being drawn more in an area of, you know, if this resonates for you collectively speaking, then that's great. And it's also more so about, you know, development, transitioning from one phase to the next, and whatever phase that may be, that's where I'm feeling drawn towards when it pertains to the direction of this channel. So I hope you find what you're looking for while you're here. If you don't, then go be great somewhere else. It is fine, okay? Don't let anything tied to spirituality hold you hostage to where you stop thinking for yourself. And that's another big reason as well that I've been picking up on, or just even noticing. I don't want you guys to become stuck in quicksand or become stuck in the mud where you can't move on to other things, or you can't let this go, you know, and get what you need to get and move forward, you know. So that is a big reason as to why I am moving in a different direction when it pertains to this channel. I still will be using, you know, cards and stuff like that, but I will probably be using oracle cards more. Okay, speaking of oracle cards, we'll be starting off today's reading with a couple cards from my ancestors deck. In case some of you guys are wondering, this is what it looks like, past life oracle cards. I've had these for forever. Those of you who've gotten a past life reading from me, you know what the hell these are. Okay. Oh, by the way, the website will be back opened up on October the 1st when it comes to readings or bookings. Okay, right now I'm only dealing with the ones who've already booked before. Anybody else, you're just going to have to wait as I update the website. It's not going to be super heavy changes, okay? But there will be some changes, as well as my website domain will be changing. However, my old website will still be connected. So if you use my old website or the old domain, it'll still take you where you need to go. All right? Anyway, so let's take a look. This will just pretty much be about what do you need to know, collectively speaking. Somebody's starving for attention. I'm getting a Greg. I'm also getting a Melvin. And I'm also getting like a Tess or a Tessa. Or you can just use those initials. So initial G, initial M, or initial T. And I'm also hearing bondage. So some of you definitely feel trapped. You may feel trapped whenever it pertains to your thoughts. Okay, we'll take you. Well, it's 3 cards, 2 cards, 2 cards here. First card, leaving or traveling. I'm getting heavy abandonment. A lot of you don't want to go back. That's what I'm hearing. You know, it's almost that energy of when you're a child and you're being forced to go to your grandmother's house, and it's just like, I don't want to go there. Don't make me go there. And it's even like it's a whole debacle. But some of you guys, that's kind of like the way that you're acting right now when it pertains to a situation. Like, don't make me go there. This may even possibly be in regards to work. Some of you are struggling every day, every morning to get up and go to work, you know, and be happy about it. You know, like I said, it's like, don't make me go there. Don't make me go there. With the leaving or traveling card, this also gives me like an out-of-body experience. Some of you may have experienced some type of close call recently, possibly while traveling. And this close call experience may have even possibly made you be more clear about the people that are in your life right now. You're definitely doing some type of cleanup, okay? But even with the leaving or traveling energy here, I honestly get a lack of consistency. You're struggling to make a concrete decision about something or someone. Again, it may be those people with the initials I named, or the names I named, or initials, okay? But I also do get the vibe where you may be at a spot where you feel like leaving is always the answer. So some of you may even moved around a lot. And if you moved around a lot as a child, this may have definitely created this energy within you as an adult where it's just like, okay, fine, I'll just leave. I'll just start over elsewhere, because you were so used to doing that as a kid. Even if some of you guys went to multiple schools, or even if you didn't go to multiple schools, you may have moved multiple houses, you know? So it's this energy where struggling to plant your feet in the ground, struggling to stay solid or stay in one spot. Also, I'm picking up, well, the energy I'm getting, something about erectile dysfunction. Some of you guys are leaving off to get sexual satisfaction from someone else, because somebody that you're dealing with just, is not doing it for you. So I see a vacation or some type of secret trip coming up when it pertains to a lover. A secret lover, I should say. Some of you, on the other end, you don't want to leave. Some type of situation or connection is over. A living arrangement is over, but you don't want to leave. It's like someone may be strategically leaving things behind so they can come back to see what's going on, or somebody's doing this to you. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I just said somebody doesn't want to leave, or you don't want to leave. Four of Pentacles also, we have this energy of holding on. Sometimes even holding on to things that's no longer good for you. Again, it's the abandonment issues. And so the abandonment issues immediately turn into codependency. I'm getting some of you, your dad left. And this may be playing out if you have a child with somebody. It's like deja vu that some of you may feel. I'm also getting seducing, which I just said there could be some type of secret trip travel that somebody is taking when it comes to a secret lover. But we also do have, of course, the past. Hiding money, hiding assets, hiding something, hiding feelings could be. But also there's this restriction. It's like restricted area. Like you can't go there. Some of you, I'm getting an affair with a married person is coming through, hence why the restricted access. But a relationship or some type of something that holds money or how you make money has become too restrictive for you. But you don't necessarily know how to move on because it's codependency. But also at the same time, on the other end, you're trying to do the right thing and not run away. You're trying to stick it out, you're trying to see it through. But devoid of happiness, that's exactly what I get. Some of you are dealing with anxiety. Panic attacks are coming through as well. It's like you lost something. And it's like you've lost something and you've been traveling all over the place to find it. Some of you are looking for your family. You may be adopted, or you may be just looking for, like I said, your father, to have a relationship with your dad. But some of you, it's almost just like you don't feel the connection. Even if you found your dad, it's like something is off. So you really may just be using them for money. But this person may be very well aware of that. But they're letting it go on because there's guilt on both sides here. Or this could be a relationship for some of you guys where it resonates like that. I'm also getting obsessiveness, like callous as well. Some of you need to lay off the energy drinks. If you like travel and you do energy drinks a lot, you need to lay off for that. But I do feel like that if you are in the travel industry, that's been put on hold, and it's damaging your money in a way. But this could also extend out for another 4 weeks or months. I'm getting illness as well. Like this totally just gives me like dark times. Some of you are definitely like wanting to hide away. Some of you feel like you are low on energy. But where's the other card? Codependency. Yep, I just said that. Thank you. 7 of Swords. There's the abandonment right there. Okay, I feel like somebody just signed a contract when it pertains to like a new home or something like that. And one of you guys is going to abandon this. I sense an abandoning of a home situation is coming up in the future. But also, you can only hide your hands for so long. So those of you that are trying to keep a secret or a secret relationship, something hidden, it will be coming to light. It may be because of receipts found when it comes to travel or something like that. Or this may be in reverse if you're dealing with somebody who's doing this to you. But also the 7 of Swords here with the 4 of Pentacles just gives me uncertainty. I'm unsure if I want to stay, but at the same time, I'm unsure if I really want to go. I'm stuck in the middle. I may be stuck in the middle because financially I may be in a rut. So it doesn't make any sense for me to go anywhere right now. But my attention, my energy may be being pulled somewhere else. So if somebody has disconnected or detached from you, that's what's going on. Their attention is on somebody else. But you know this because it seems like you and this person have a pattern. It's always like this every 4 months, every 7 months, every 10 months. But something won't be working out in your favor. But this also could be for those of you that are just staying with somebody just because they're helping you financially, but you may be making it seem like something else to their face. So it's saying it's not going to work in your favor because the way you're moving is not genuine. It's not truthful. And eventually, you're going to fall on the edge of the sword. So some of you have to be very, very careful about this because we have gives me like Saturnian energies coming through with this 4 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords. Oh, bank robberies or something tied to stealing of money. That will like increase over the next 4 years. Oh, 2 to 4 years, excuse me. Some of you are trying to get divorced, but like somebody won't sign the papers. Oh, yep. There we go. Orphan. Loneliness. Some of you also are dealing with a dry cough. So you might want to get that checked out. Okay. But I said some of you guys may definitely be adopted and you're trying to find your family. But I get a lot of leave me alone type of energy. Some of you are going through something right now. And instead of inviting in the help, the comfort, you're just like, leave me alone. I'm used to being by myself, so why should this situation be any different? Leave me alone. Some of you won't even be answering the phone, and this may send somebody in a panic because then they may be calling all over the place. Where is he? Where's this person? Where's that person? You can't let whatever this is that you're going through, you can't let it eat you whole because some of you are doing that. If you're not doing it right now, I see that coming up in the next 7 days. But this also gives me a vibe. You've been waiting for somebody. You've been sitting on the side of the step, porch, whatever. You've been waiting for somebody to come back and they haven't showed up. You see all these cars going by, but the car you're looking for, it hasn't shown up. I'm getting something tied to a pastor as well. Some of you feel ostracized because you may have left your religion behind. But there also is this energy, like I said before, that some of you are too quick to want to change places, change states, change your name. You know, what is it? A code name, a pen name, whatever. You keep wanting to change your identity because you have no identity because you haven't figured it out yet. You don't necessarily know who you are. Some of you guys, you didn't get a chance to figure that out because you may have been put in a position where you're having to take care of everybody else. This kind of gives me like Cinderella vibes. Some of you are taking care of a sick elder right now, or you're in the field of elderly care. And you may be noticing how these people are dying by themselves, kids not coming to see them or something like that. You don't necessarily want that to be your story, but at the same time, you find it too difficult to share your space with someone. Four of Cups. Yep, unable to close the chapter. Unable to close the door. Definitely a lot of moodiness. But this also gives me a vibe of somebody's trying to adopt a child, but I feel like the application is going to get rejected. You know, the door is going to be closed on adoption, but also, like I said before, that was before. I had started the reading before, but the camera wasn't recording, and I had said I got a vibe that some of you guys will decide not to have children at all because you don't want to repeat the same cycle, but also there's like an emptiness that you feel within inside yourself, and you feel like that you're unable to give something to a child that you know they need, so you don't even want to try. So yeah, I would say this relates as well. Some of you are sad because you may be an only child, or you only had one child, so you feel like you did your child a disservice by not giving them like a sibling. But this also can relate to a relationship that you're in. Someone didn't want to move forward on having a family. Those of you that you may struggle with medical issues as to why you can't conceive, you may feel like that's the straw that's going to break the camel's back in terms of this person being with you or not. It's like it's not coming through, but it's not your fault. You know, because I feel like that it's weird. I feel like a brother of yours has fertility issues as well, if that makes sense. So it's not like this is just like something that singles you out. There's somebody else there as well that's having these issues. But I also do get this energy here as well. Like I said, some of you, you're not going back, even though the offer will be coming through. Where it's like, I want to make you another offer again. And it could definitely, it's somebody from your past. Could be a Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Cancer. That will be trying to offer you a cup again. But you're adamant on not going back. You're like, I'd rather be alone. But the energy here is saying, the message here is saying, it's best that you be alone instead of accepting this person's offer. Just for them to turn around and leave again. Because they may have definitely left you during the time that you needed them the most. So who's to say they won't do it again? Or that's the way you feel. You know? I get hermit energy vibes as well with this cloaked woman, whoever she is. So still another vibe revolving around the past. So even though you may definitely feel emotionally empty, you'd rather not be bothered with this person. Well, at least that's what's coming across. Who knows? It may change because the moon is changeable. We know this. Oh yeah, yep. New beginning. Some of you will make the decision to be by yourself. You don't want to love again. It's like it's too painful. But also at the same time, some of you have normalized not having anybody at all. And no matter how many times you smile on the outside, on the inside, you still feel like this orphan. It's almost like you've gotten in your own way as well. Some of you, because you're alone, it's almost like for some reason that just makes you feel like I was right. I knew all along I was going to be alone. Like, why are you doing that to yourself? Because I get a sense of manifestation as well with this galactic energy. So it's not like you can't ask to be removed out of this position. Or it's not like you can't ask to, like, be put, like, with someone who's going to value you. You just don't want to because it is too difficult. Okay. Knight of Wands, Five of Wands in reverse. Yeah. No communication, like I said. Running rampant. Some of you will still decide to have sex again with this person who will try to offer you a cup. But for you, it's just sex. It's nothing else. You've shut yourself down emotionally. And I also do see this energy here as well. You're no longer wanting to defend your honor to the public, especially if you had a public breakup. You no longer care about defending your honor. It's like, it is what it is. You know, now you're in those of you, like I said, where you may be newly single, you're coming into a phase where you'll be traveling more, where you'll be doing more things for yourself. And that will definitely probably spark why this person will try to come back and offer you something new, because you're doing something that you didn't do whenever you guys were together. And they can't understand, like, why would you wait till afterwards to do all these things? And you're kind of like, who gives a shit? Whenever I decide to do it, I'm doing it now. You know? Knight of Wands. I get a sense of victory with this Knight of Wands, though. It's like a sense of victory to be free. Some of you will go for an open relationship, I feel like, in the future. Because, like, traditional relationships, you may feel like it doesn't resonate with you anymore. A Leo will be put to bed, be put on ice. But if you have Leo placements, somebody is coming after you because they're not done. They're not done cussing you out or saying whatever the hell it is, because it does feel like you and this person had a big fight before you guys left from one another. Especially if you moved in with them, whatever the situation was. I see this is chaos. This is bickering, bantering. This can also be other people getting involved. But for those of you where this happened in the past, I see, or whoever this is, I see regret. Like, I should have never involved so-and-so. Then maybe this situation could have worked out. So we do have regret on the board for some of you guys, or for somebody that you used to deal with. Let's say that. I'm definitely getting death energy. So Pluto, Scorpio type of energy, Capricorn energy came through as well. What is this? Egypt. Math. See, didn't I say somebody's staying for finances? Egypt energy gives me math, mathematicians. And I just heard, do the math. So statistically speaking, for someone, it doesn't make any sense to leave behind a situation. However, they still want to come and go as they please and still have secret relationships or secret situations. You know, on the other end, just for a small few of you, you may be assuming that about somebody because they're changing, they're different. But it's not different in a bad way. It's more like lighthearted. It's more fun. And you can't understand, like, why the change, what's going on. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Six of Swords. Putting the past behind them. But this could simply just be somebody's at a point where it's like, you know what? I'm tired of being bound by the past. I'm tired of talking about this. Even if it means that I have to be alone, I have to have no one. I'd rather do that than have to go backwards. And that's why I said, with a lot of you, you're just not going back. Or like, even if you want to go back, the energy from the universe is like, oh no, you can't go back. We're going to put some obstacles in your way where you can't even go back if you wanted to. Well, you know. All right, so let's get the tarot cards here. Chariot in reverse, yeah. Here we go. Ten of Wands, yeah. I talked about it. Well, again, before I re-recorded, I was definitely getting burdensome energy tied to parents or feeling a burden if you're having to take care of an elder. With the Ten of Wands, we have journeys coming through as well. I'm also getting, could be victim blaming, victim shaming in some type of a manner. Some of you, there will be somebody who will cry in front of you. It may be the first time, but it does feel like someone doesn't understand why you no longer want to play second fiddle. And it doesn't have to be in the sense of playing second fiddle to another person. It could just be a matter of, I'm tired of being in this situation where I don't matter. Okay? Back issues, be careful if you're having to move, but some of you may be having to move unexpectedly, which is what I was talking about before with that leaving or traveling card, because something is being split. Assets are being divided in some type of a manner with somebody who maybe you are breaking up with. But I also get fear here with this Ten of Wands. Some of you are definitely afraid to let go. You're afraid to let go and you're afraid to grow. In life, really. Some of you are doing this when it comes to your job. You want to do something that you've never done before. However, health issues may be stopping some of you guys from completing something or doing something new. It's like people are handicapping you in some type of a manner. Especially if you have, like I said, health issues, some type of disability, whatever. People are handicapping you and it's making you frustrated because it's like, don't do that. I can do it if you give me the chance. But it's the matter of who's going to give you the chance. Some of you are running into this situation where it just feels like people are not giving you a chance. Some of you are not being called back for interviews or anything like that when it pertains to your career. We have Libra energy coming through as well. I'm hearing somebody saying, love shouldn't be this hard. But I feel like some of you guys are saying that because in response to, you may feel like that this person is giving you a hard time in the relationship. So you feel like it shouldn't be this difficult. Either like you're going to love me or you're not. Booyah. Yep. Devil. I kind of was saying that with the Four of Pentacles, I think. Obsessiveness, controlling, even abuse. Some of you are a victim of abuse recently in a connection, possibly with a Capricorn or a Sagittarius. The abuse doesn't have to be physical. Could be financially. Some of you guys may be victims of financial abuse from someone. But I get a lot of frustration because of roadblocks. Like, why do I keep hitting a roadblock? Why am I not moving forward? Why is it always a no? Why am I not hearing a yes? I'm getting, somebody has some issues going on with their prostate. Oh, and you're 34. So you may decide to go to veganism. So you may definitely try to find natural remedies for this, but definitely 34, 37, 52. I'm getting pain. I'm getting some type of painful sex as well. Sex has become painful. Some of you need to go to the doctor. Okay. Some of you will be running into this devil, Ten of Wands type person in the future. But I think I said there's some type of secret relationship going on. Somebody has some serious mental health issues. I'm also getting schizophrenia as well. But there's this energy here where somebody's feeling trapped. Like they're looking for that beacon of light to shine, to let them know, hey, you can go this way. This is your way out. But if you would just turn around and see. Yeah. See, I said those of you that are leaving behind your religion, family won't like this, specifically your father. But there's like something different that, like, there's a new path, or there is something that that this new religion has opened up for you in your life that makes you feel more alive, that makes you feel like strong enough to take this chance. But you can't help but to think about what these people are going to think. I also do get this, somebody's trapped in an unhealthy marriage for sure. But even with this devil and this Hierophant energy, what once was a blessing is now a burden. And it feels like it's in regards to your career. With the 5th house energy coming through, which is what? Okay, that's the sun. But Saturn and the sun don't really care for one another. It's a battle. It's a constant battle. Saturn don't give a shit about your ego. The sun is just like, oh, ego is all me, baby. Okay, and I want to have fun. The Saturn's like, fun? What the hell is that? No, structure, discipline. And that is the battle. Capricorn and Leo relationships are struggling right now. Or if you have Capricorn, Venus, Leo, and you're dealing with somebody with Leo, Venus, doesn't matter. It's a struggle right now. Because one person wants structure, the other person wants fun, and it's not working. But even whenever it pertains to your career, some of you may be dealing with somebody who's stealing your ideas, trying to steal your energy, trying to make it out to be like you're the bad person in some type of a manner. But you're just trying to speak up for yourself. And because some of you have possibly been silenced in your work environment, now you're letting stupid shit slide that you shouldn't. But the Hierophant can be restrictive in his own way, because he feels like my way is the way for you to go. Sometimes, but I'm also getting a disrespect of other people's boundaries, religions, or even possibly cultures. You know, some of you are trying to change somebody because for some reason you feel like that's your duty. I need to save this person from themselves because I know the type of shitty childhood or whatever it is that they had growing up. And that's not your job. I get immoral, honestly. Some of you are definitely dealing with somebody with some very questionable morals, values, beliefs. Also a lack of loyalty. Some of you are struggling to move on, or you're struggling to like completely put a connection behind you, even though you may be done. You may say you're done, but energetically speaking, you're still attached to this energy because you feel like it's not done. This person needs me, or I'm supposed to, it's like unfinished business type of energy I'm getting. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I mean, honestly, this gives me big changes coming through. But it has to get uncomfortable first before these changes can pretty much manifest. Those of you that have left somebody behind, now they're changing their mind about marriage. Or this will be happening. But for those of you where you're like, I'm not going back, now all of a sudden this person is changing their mind. Or if you've changed something about yourself, like you just ain't dealing with the shit, you really don't give a damn, you're hanging out with friends, shit, who knows what the hell you're doing. Now all of a sudden I'm getting a panic type of energy from this person. They're afraid you're going to leave them, even though for the longest time they've been shooting the shit talking about, like, I don't give a damn, I'll move on, blah, blah, blah. No, that's not what's on their heart. You know, now all of a sudden they're having a change of heart. Somebody's had a change of heart. But you don't feel right about this connection. You feel like something is off, something is missing. We have the owl spirit on top of this Wheel of Fortune. So that gives me a vibe of like wisdom. You've gained the wisdom, the knowledge that you need. Another Libra energy coming through. So self-love, self-care. Some of you will follow your heart, even if it means going to the detriment of self. And it may be revolving around this connection. Six of Pentacles. There we go. That's good. Okay, so there will be an unexpected change of fortune will be coming through. Feels like the lottery, or at least you'll feel like you hit the lottery in some type of a manner. Some of you will feel like this when it comes to a relationship. You'll fall in love with a friend unexpectedly because they'll be there during a time when other people will be abandoning you. Those of you that are feeling burdened by responsibilities when it comes to your children, just be a little bit more patient because somebody will be coming in to help you. I'm getting a heavy Taurus. Star in reverse. Okay. Yeah, but what I just said, some of you guys, you don't believe that somebody's going to come love you. Somebody wants to come be with you. You don't necessarily believe that what money is coming in, whatever it is. But this could be energy as well. You feel like people are always lying to you, but it's a matter of you got to give people an opportunity to prove to you that you can trust them. You can't automatically write off everybody and then at the end of the day be bitching about, oh, everybody's just mean and cruel and rude. No, you don't give nobody a chance. Or you give the wrong people a chance and then that sets the tone for everybody else who tries to do right by you. And that's not fair. Some of you have to stop projecting the shit that happened to you in the past on new people because you immediately kill the relationship then. Again, abandonment. It's coming through again. A lack of focus. Yep, I figured it. Somebody's going to come in. Now all of a sudden they've had a change of heart and now it's making you confused. And this can also be for those of you where you left this person behind for some time and things started to gradually get better. Now all of a sudden they're pressuring you to make a decision, or you feel pressured because they may be offering a more stable commitment like marriage and they're rushing you like you need to decide now. And it's like you're perplexed because it's just like, well, you may have spent 5 years or whatever with this person and you waited patiently. Now all of a sudden they come back in and it's just like you need to decide now. So it's gonna screw you up, I ain't gonna lie. Some of you, that may send you down a path of isolation or maybe even depression again. Because now you're trying to make a decision. Do you go with your head or do you go with your heart? You don't know. You don't know which one you can trust, especially when it comes to this person. But the love is there, but the love has to be there for yourself first. And that's the lesson. Love yourself first. The rest will follow. Even whenever it pertains to a connection. Booyah. See, I just said. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. This is your elders coming through. Spirit guides could even be. But we also have the 9th house of, what's that, Mars? But also could be house of your purpose. I'm getting ungodly things. That's what some of you guys feel. You feel like your life is not going right because you're participating in ungodly things as your religion, or as people would say. So those of you where you're struggling to find your purpose, you may be having this battle where it's almost just like, doing the right thing based off of how you was raised, or doing what's best for you at this point in terms of where you're at in your growth process. You don't know which one to pick. Don't move. Some of you guys are wanting to move to a new city, a different state, but it looks like you have a mission to your city or your community where you're at now. Yeah, 7 of Cups in reverse. I'm getting very passive aggressive, but that goes back to what I was talking about before with this person. Now all of a sudden it's the passivity or it's the aggressiveness that they're coming out of the woodworks with in terms of trying to offer you what you asked for the entire time. I also do feel like there's a lack of a genuine connection. Seven of Cups in reverse. Some of you have definitely stopped thinking for yourself. But even with the Seven of Cups, it does look like some type of agreement or contract that you made in the past is off the table now because you waited too long to respond, or that will be the future. You'll be waiting too long to respond to this person's offer that they finally want to give you, but your heart is saying, I don't want the offer anymore. But now they come back and they finally offer it. Now you're just like, I'm stuck. Don't know what to do. Some of you, there will be a unexpected offer, unexpected windfall, unexpected money that will be coming through to you in regards to a new career offer. But again, with the double energy here, it's like you're being attacked, or it's like something's on you energetically speaking that's trying to deter you, that's trying to confuse you. It's like a bunch of obstacles being thrown in your way by somebody who's jealous of you wanting to do something different that they already know is going to be big, but it's like, no, I'm going to distract you from doing this because I don't want you to be bigger than me. Some of you are dealing with that right now in your work or with your family. Some of you have a jealous mother, family member who doesn't want you to succeed, you know? So they're like, you know, putting obstacles in your way on purpose. But you have to find a way to overcome. But also, if it's outside of your control, what can you do? Like some of you guys are trying to be in control of how, like, other people's emotions or how other people treat you or whatever it is. You can't control that. They're going to treat you the way they feel like it. Don't mean that they got to be in your space, though. But I do feel like good thing is there will be help on the way for those of you dealing with financial issues. Yeah. It might be tied to school, though. Some of you guys may be getting a loan for school to go back to school. Some of you will be applying for a loan to get some type of medical procedure taken care of. So that may be the money that's coming through. But we still have delays. Yep. Eight of Cups. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Somebody's not really ready to walk away. However, you just need to go ahead and make the decision. I know it's Mercury retrograde, but now's the time. You're going to have to make a decision to get rid of whoever the hell this person is. Friend, family, foe, doesn't matter. But you know exactly who this person is. It just seems like they give you a hard time for no reason and you can never understand it. What worked in the past is no longer working. Also, when it pertains to your career. Some of you are trying to revive something, trying to be more optimistic about whatever this is and tied to your money. But it's like it's time for you to move on. You know? It's time for you to put the delays to the end and stop being so confused about taking this chance or doing whatever this different thing is. But anyway, so this has been you guys' reading. Okay, hope it helped and see you later.